Then welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 1 of this best of 5 series here, Gladiators of the Arena loser bracket quarterfinals. The winner will take the money spots and the top 4. The loser will drop out of this tournament. We have the settings decided by Slam and BacT, playing against LB10 and Skittle here. And game number 2 will be switched civilization. So let's see about that. So we have Skittle playing the Celts, we have LB10 playing the Spanish, so very strong late Imperial civilizations. On the other side we have BacT Koreans and Slam Mayans, so I'm a bit curious how they played it, and it seems like there has been an update on the spec overlay, because that looks differently than before, and I didn't really catch that. Give me some feedback on the mic quality as well. I don't want to say it, but I always had mic problems, as you know, like that you can hear my keyboard way too loud, and I just did put the microphone the wrong way, and I hope that it will all get fixed now, but not 100% sure. BacT with a pretty early timing. Let's see if he has the resources to click up here. Oh, but look at that food and gold amount. So that looks pretty good for him. And sounds good. That makes me happy. And yeah, BacT will have a solid build up. Has very offensive goals though. So I'm not 100% sure if a pure boom is the best choice. Especially if you're facing Spanish, who could easily go for some aggression. And as we see his stone spot, we see that he will be going for conquistadors. On the other side we have Skittle going for the boom approach, 2 on gold, and yeah, nothing too special for guy or Celts. And ideologist military KD. Yeah, we'll think about later what we want to add in the scoreboard. Maybe I will do that after the game. And Slam is on stone, so he will go for plumed archers. And Slam asking, what's the plan? And BacT for now not answering. Boom, he says. Okay. Relic placement very much in favor of BacT here, as you can see. 2 here, 3rd one in front of his base, 4th one in front of his base, and 1 closer to Slam. So if that would be something to consider, it would heavily favor our tyrants here. I thought hearing your keyboard was a feature, not a bug. Well, it depends how you want to call it, but yeah, it was louder than I intended to. I also like some keyboard sounds, but it felt too loud and a lot of people were complaining. So I had to change something, and then I suddenly felt like, oh, Skittle's going with more HP against the Eagle Warrior in Feudal Age, so not doing a lot of damage there for Slam. And okay, now BacT's coming, maybe should get some kills. 9 HP for Skittle and 8 HP for BacT, so whoever hits first still wins, and it feels like Skittle is going back as well. He's scouting in front of his base to see if Slam is maybe going for something aggressive, like an aggressive castle. But yeah, Slam more of the guy who goes for the defensive boom here, and or defensive plumed archers, and shouldn't he have a lot on stone? Look at that, 7 villages on stone. That's more than you normally see. Same time we have BacT now going for the relics, which were so close to him, going for the probably 40 C boom here. And yeah, it seems like the scoreboard is switching the players whenever the score lead changes, so we will change that after the game. And we will see where LB10 will build his castle. Yep, very defensively here as well. Skittle going for double TC in the front, meaning that it will get tough for the plumed archers if they get in to do a lot of damage. But if he would go for, I would say, magnal aggression behind that, it would be better for him. But Yeah, we'll take some time. Is it a single elimination? It is double elimination. That's why it says loser bracket quarterfinals in the title and the top. BacT now getting some of the relics. Skittle going for the wheelbarrow, and I felt like BacT was doing loom and then cancelled it and now re-clicked it. Not 100% sure what that was all about. And LB10. Let's see on how many conquistadors he will be going. Obviously it's tough to have a good boom and go for a lot of conquistadors. So he will play it a bit slower. Maybe go for 3 conquistadors and then add 2 patterns. That would absolutely be reasonable. Now going for 1 extra TC is collecting more stone to go for a second one though. Some scout kissing here in the middle. BacT scout fully healed up now, and he's going for 2 monks. And monk defense against conquistadors so effective. LB10 still not at front door here of BacT. This feels very much of an advantage of BacT. Now Plumed Archer's coming over here, but still no patterns out. So we have Skittle playing with the strong boom, and he's the guy who likes to add his 4 CC quite early on, and this time again is going for it. So now let's take a look at villager count. We have 5 in favor of BacT and 5 in favor of Skittle. So overall it's totally even. And yeah, now we have LB10. Let's take a look if he is able to go for some snipes of the kings or some scouts. BacT did get the conversion here of LB10. Not too much going on now, but now 2 patterns are coming in, trying to tear down that wall of Skittle. And let's take a look. He is playing with loom, so that's good for him. And not a lot of villagers super exposed here. So wherever he's trying to go in, it feels a bit like Skittle shouldn't lose too much. What is this? Oh, that was so bad by LB10. It doesn't really make sense to do the split micro against monks. Actually, it's worse. So, okay, patterns now coming in on the other side. And Skittle, no reaction yet. Okay, getting some damage done. And, oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage on those Plumed Archers. So, 1 mangonel shot alone should do a lot. And yeah, let's switch into Slam's point of view on how much XP they have. Skittle now going for the crazy walls. And yeah, should micro villager here and didn't lose a single one. So that was helped pretty nicely. LB10 now coming in for the save. And let's take a look of the micro. And oh, LB10 trying to micro some, and yeah, he should just easily win that fight. Plumed Archers were very low HP before. Let's take a look. Yeah, that should be an easy clear up. Should kill all of that at the front. And then we will have BacT having a big advantage against LB10 when it comes to villagers. And Skittle having a big advantage against Slam. So that will be super interesting. And Skittle not losing a single unit this far. Has 3-0 kill KD. And yeah, and that looks like another clear up as well here. So pretty reasonable start for our German-Austrian guys here. But the big problem is LB10 will be behind BacT, and if he goes for a halberdier onager push, that might get dicey. Those villagers now trying to fight down those Plumed Archers. 4 HP. Villager should be microed back. Slam, can he get a kill here? Nope. And skill increasing to 4-0. BacT now going for the 4th relic and should try to get the 5th one as well. Trying to do some aggression, but LB10 absolutely shouldn't overcommit here. And that will be the big question. How will they play it out, being so far behind in boom? Skittle, on the amount of villagers on stone, seems like he will go for Vote Riders, which will be super effective against the Celts as well. Oh, and we did talk about the bad gold of BacT before, but look at the bad gold of LB10 as well. And yeah, the castle not perfectly positioned. I believe over here would have been a bit better, blocking his stone gold a bit, but then he would have been safe against the Magnals with 8 range. Against the so far unupgraded 8 range of LB10's castle as well, which account Skittle in the big lead. LB10 quite far behind, and now the aggressive castle is coming in. I'm not 100% sure if that's the best option. Obviously he gets a nice pressure point, but Skittle can easily go for a defensive castle. He will get up to Imperial Age a bit faster. Let's take a look at the resources we have. Slam being stuck with 200 food, and on the other side we have Skittle looking at a solid uptime pretty soon. Only needs no more buildings, so he clipped up to Imperial Age, so that castle will be gone pretty soon. On the other side we have a big fight. We completely missed that. Sorry for that, guys. It seems like we had 2 converts. Oh no, makes it oops, like 5 converts, because BacT still has 3 left here, and LB10 desperately tried to buy some more time for him. And BacT is going for war wagons. Not 100% sure if that's the best choice. But honestly, against potential mass vote riders coming up, Harbor the Onager push maybe wouldn't be the best choice. So I can see why he went for it. Where's the castle of Skittle? Oh, very defensive one. And BacT is saying killed all the Kongs. And now Skittle sees it. Some attack here at the front, so better get most of this gold here at the front. Where is this other gold spot? One over here and the other one on the outside, so will be interesting for sure. And BacT now with a better boom, with a better army. And is he sending more villagers to the front? Yes, he is. And LB10 did not click up yet. So, it seems like BacT will do a lot of damage against LB10. And Skittle will be slowing so much slower. Slam now going to the other side. And that's a misinformation. BacT only seeing the front here and said, oh no, he is walled behind that. So no chance of getting in here, but that was a missile, because actually he could have gone in and could have done a lot of damage here. Not a lot of conquistadors out, and Slam is now going back. BacT actually playing with cartography, something we don't see too often from a lot of players. And LB10 still without loom, so that will be a lot of dead villagers quite easily. Where are the conquistadors? How are they trying to defend him? Elite Vote Riders coming in, +2 defense, and Skittle's expanding to get more gold. And now we see BacT going in for the raid. Conquistadors coming in, trying to defend. They have +2 defense, no bloodlines. BacT on the other side has +2 attack for his war wagons, and is now trying to go back. I believe focusing the war wagons is more important than the conquistadors in the long run, because those are the units which will get upgraded. Slam now reaching Imperial Age. But let's see if this will be enough. LB10 desperately trying to get his gold out here, and is he more on stone? Yeah, quite a bit. But yeah, his amount of conquistadors not as high as he wanted to be. Mangnal out now, 2 Mangnals out, but one down without even shooting. Second one at least getting 1 kill, and is now getting the repair. On the other side we have the Elite Vote Riders against the Plumed Archers. Not sure if Skittle can actually take that fight here. He doesn't really have the numbers. Now sending in some more rams as well. A typical Slam gate. I like that positioning. And yeah, I think that was quite a waste by Skittle here, losing all his Vote Riders. Now sending in another 4 here at the front, and that's so much better than I would have expected for Slam to take a fight. That castle will obviously go down, but Skittle had only 15 military. LB10 will lose that castle for sure. And BacT is saying, I carried you, feeling that the game is already over. And yeah, castle is down. Vote Riders are coming in again. Slam only focusing on the Vote Riders. I believe that's not the best engagement here by Skittle. Why did he attack so early on against all those Plumed Archers? Not 100% sure. And maybe he wanted to buy some time and wanted to get those castles down quickly. But yeah, Slam just taking way better fights than he should be. Let's see, Mangal's now trying to get some kills again. Can LB10 somehow hold on? It doesn't feel like it. Those villagers even dying here, trying to repair the castle against the, I believe, 11 range indeed of the castle of BacT here. And it's looking very, very dicey for LB10 here. And yeah, Skittle not pushing enough. I don't like how he engaged this, and yeah, should have waited for more rams. He had no need to go in there. He was killing the castle anyways. And yeah, what is LB10 trying to accomplish now? No defensive castle, getting another castle pushed in his face. No access to those 2 gold spots. Is trying to expand some, but not towards the gold. And yeah, I have no idea how LB10 is trying to defend this. Maybe the skirm switch would be an option for him. Is going for the defense upgrade and did just research fletching as well. But is now adding a stable. I have no idea. At the same time, Skittle is not doing the damage like he wants to. Is now trying to get, getting a castle up. We'll lose some villagers now, taking the fight against Slam again, who's just running back and is just buying time for BacT to come over. It is tough to play the Spanish. The boom wasn't that great. BacT had a solid defense, and not 100% sure if LB10 did decide to go for the best strategy here. Now going for the big light cap switch, trying to get in some raids, trying to get in some repair on his Mangnal, getting 1 convert, but won't be enough. Indeed, war wagon even for BacT. This push will continue. Slam not doing enough pressure here, so Skittle is trying to go for the clear up. Harvard now being out, and the rams are coming in. Maybe if Skittle is going completely crazy with road riders and rams, he can clear all of that, because military count of BacT, I want to say it's very low, but actually it's at 34. Skittle is now going for the kill. BacT still with some monks out, so I believe there will be a lot of losses here for Skittle, but will kill some of BacT for sure. Now the plume dodgers are coming in though and killing all the reinforcement lines here. Oh, feels like no ballistics, but I saw it being researched early on. Was quite weird. First castle down. A lot of traps went down as well, killing another one. Maybe focus this last trap and then by LB10 some more times, but look at the eco of LB10. He is down to pop 75. And yeah, Skittle can't really help anymore, so yeah, that will be just so ugly for all the NCs here. Now trying to split all his plume dodgers, going for more raids, and that will get worse and worse for LB10 here. And now we have BacT, basically an unkillable army here. Mold's trying to go and defend for LB10, but yeah, that's just losses that he cannot take. Look at that, dropping down to 16 pop. Bolt Riders now come in, maybe take a good fight here, and LB10 has to tap out. And BacT and Slam going for the first win. Not 100% sure how you're supposed to play this as your Spanish. Going Conquistadors, it's an option. Maybe with an aggressive castle would have been better. Skittle going for some scouts and an aggressive castle maybe against the Koreans would have been better, but yeah, that wasn't a really high level competitive game. That's how LB10 just got roughly stomped by BacT here. Slam, nice aggression, poor engagement by Skittle, and it just feels like the Tyrants, at least in this game, way superior. But remember, they were able to decide the civs, and now the civs will be switched around. Achievements! Skittle's kill set very poor for the Celts. LB10, yeah, after losing all his eco. So unfortunate for him. Never really got to the eco that he wanted to get, and yeah, you can take a look at the settings, guys. I saw the chat being a bit confused about that. And the score will be 1-0 here for our Tyrants, and they already launched the next game. So we will, did I want to change something with the overlay? Yeah, but I need to be in game for that. So we will just take a look at what the chat chat had to say. Does he want to sleep before the start? Okay, then I will just continue to play some more music and we will jump into game number 2 any minute. I mean, I still do it. Like, I used to wear glasses, as most of you guys know, and I'm still, after now half a year of not wearing glasses, still have this move of adjusting my glasses at random points. So weird. I have no ideas, and if you watch like old photos of mine, or maybe an old stream, not sure, Well, at least for like 5 years or something, or 4 years, I was wearing glasses with yellow glasses inside. So that was a super nerd look. Yeah, but you're true. I will just introduce myself. I'm 2.1k on Woobly. Nice to meet you. And they just go crazy. Or I will just wear like my grassed out pyramid shirt in club. And they know what's up. That's actually a free music mix Taff did in the old days. And I just found it again, and yeah, I like some of those, but some of those are super weird, like the trance stuff. So, guys, fed up of killing some time. I think the pyramid shirt can actually be fine if you have a good story with it. Yeah, the t-shirt guy was asking me like, oh, does someone have birthday? And I said, no, it's an internet insider. And he was like, okay. And end of the story. So, okay, then let's jump into game number 2. We have Skittle preventing to be housed a second time here. I saw him build the houses with 2 villagers or 3 villagers twice, and did go for the loom at his millions. His teammate LB10, over here, will play the Koreans, and he has a nice defensive tight map. Look at that. That's pretty sexy. And he's facing BacT, so same positioning like last game, who has extra berries. And Slam is playing the Celts, so that will be interesting here. And how they will try to approach this. Rally placement again, so much better for the Tyrants. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. And 1 more in front of BacT, but 4 basically in the front here of Slam. You could easily go for a Magnal Mong defense, but more on the Magnal side, I would reckon, because it is against the Mayans here, who is pushing deer from quite far here. Skittle. Now up is Slam and BacT, both with, I wanted to say the same villager amount, but BacT did go for loom. Oh, what? Oh, BacT lost a villager. How did that happen? Did he forget about one, or he still has a scout? I don't see a dead body here as well. That's so weird. Okay, happens to the best of us. LB10 now clicking up as well, and I'm wondering how he will play this out. Defensive stone as well there, one offensive one, but that's just a perfect boom map. Yeah, if it would be switched around, maybe you could have made an argument for going for sling, but we'll just see how they will approach this here. Still don't see the dead body. I'm quite confused. Shouldn't see too many farms from BacT, and as you can see, only 5 on wood and not a single farm added because the double berries here. And let's see, buildings now being built to click up as fast as possible here to the castle age. And those far away deer being pushed in, 4 on this one, 2 on this deer. Not the most fair distribution. 8 on wood as well, very high on wood. And where is he on stone? Over here, but only 2 on stone, so that will not be an early cast, I would say. More of maybe go into 2 TCs and then later add a cast and be a bit annoying, but don't fall too far behind when it comes to villagers. Oh, and back LB10 actually going for some scouts, so I'm a bit surprised. What will we see here? Did she expect? I have no idea. LB10 and now building the blacksmith with 4 villagers, and the timing will just be so far off. Look at that. 1 minute 10 seconds later. And Slam and BacT here. And BacT says fast imp? What? Skittle very late as well. Playing at a very high pop 29. That's untypical. And yeah, absolutely means that he doesn't want to play it super aggressively. But now has 6 on stone. Weird stuff here. And something that I'm not 100% sure if it's the most effective way to play. I still have no idea what BacT is doing here. He's saying, I will play fast and peel. At the moment, Tisiko looks more like 2 extra TCs. And yeah, we'll most likely see one over here. Oh, yeah, losing that stone. And maybe one in the front. We'll see about that. Same time, LB10 now trying to get up a second scout. Will go for a lot of scouting in front here. BacT didn't add bowsaw. It's very low on wood though. So wants to get a second TC up before that, I would assume. And LB10 now trying to take the fight, but is sending in a second scout and should win this one. BacT is now going back. Maybe why is LB10 going back? He could have gone in and could have gotten the scout in. Maybe he can still get it. No, why is he not going in? Why is he not going in? This could be so annoying against a guy who has no loom. He could go for the... Wow. Why did he go for it? He could have scouted if the BacT is on stone. He could have scouted the TC amount. Could have scouted if he went for a monastery and so many things, but he just went back. Why? Okay, now we know why, because Skittle is trying to go for something aggressive. And yeah, Slam is trying to see what's coming up here. And oh, Skittle losing 1 villager here. That's something that should never happen. This castle, oh, it's a siege workshop. So I'll take that back with the castle. And Slam again should be so far ahead. Oh no, not again, but should heavily be ahead when it comes to boom. Skittle is playing it slow. 1 TC at it, and I'm not 100% sure if that's the best option here. We have LB10 now even going for Siege Workshop and Monastery. He's just 100% sure that BacT is going for Conquistadors. And I can't fault him for that, but he could have gotten a scout in. Just send him 1 full HP scout and he would have gotten all the confirmation and intel. So, I'm not sure if I like that one decision. Slam not trying to go for more walls. Let's take a look at his goal spots. Here's 1 defensive one, and yeah, as we know, Slam, he likes to play the defensive castle style. Let's see how that will go then. And Skittle now going for the market here instead of the walls. Maybe thinks that the castle can kill the house easily, but still not 100% sure about that approach. Normally you go for the stone walls and just go for the full attack. Villager counts. BacT and Slam in the mid 40s, LB10 and Skittle at the early 30s, so that is just super bad when it comes to the boom. And now we see the Monk Mangonel approach here by LB10, so some aggression behind that, and he will play it. Yeah, probably 1 to see till the end. And Skittle, I'm not sure if a second C. Oh, actually still heavily on stone, so that will be a second castle pretty soon. What is he doing with those villagers? Building a second mining camp. 3 mangonauts out already, and that market is a goner. And yeah, walls going down. Skittle still didn't add a single plumed archer. Now the first one out only. And the aggression is coming in. And then it will be interesting how we see BacT defending against LB10. He has one less range actually. So that will be interesting. Small pause here. Probably a typical BacT. Now going for the convert. Should... Okay. Said should get the convert, but BacT did go for the denial and deleted his scout first. Mangonel micro now. Let's take a look. Plumlacha still without any upgrades, and Mangonel fight. Let's take a look. Skittle one more range, and ooh, that was pretty bad for him. Trying to get the damage back. And that should be enough, indeed. 1 for 1 now. And he's pushing in towards the middle. How Slam defending that? Still heavily on stone, now going for the gold. He has his other gold spot here at the front and his main gold spot over here. So, yeah, does not have endless amount of gold here. And indeed, it was a BacT pause. Slam went for loom. So we'll lose a villager against the Mangonel shot. Let's take a look. What is... No, don't tell me, LB. What? Slam is getting 2 kills there. And that's buying him so much more time. And even doing some damage against the Plume Dodgers. Very unaware there, Skittle. And didn't have his eagle on aggressive mode as well. Let's take a look. Mangonel trying to go back. LB10 not going for the kill. Even losing the scout here. And yeah, that was so weird. Sending in the scouts, not sending in Mangonels or the monks. And LB10 1 for 1. And that's not enough damage. As you can see, heavily ahead here. Roughly 40 villagers already, the tyrants. And Skittle. That's not how you win games. Slam now with the defensive castle. Going for more stone as well. Market behind it. And he will be up in PLH so much faster. Where's the second castle of Skittle coming up? I would reckon something over here. Is he maybe playing it all in and being up to Imperial Age pretty early on? Nope. Not enough. And yeah, I think this 2cc approach wasn't the right one. If you go for a second castle, I think you have to play it 1cc and do all the pressure here. And now let's see if he can keep all his villagers alive. This Mangonel absolutely out of position. Slam could go in and do some sniping. That was a 1 for 1 trade here. Reasonable for Skittle. On the other side, everything was killed by BacT. Sorry for missing that guy. Slam now up to Imperial Age. This looks so good for the Tyrants to claim the 2-0 for them. Nice defensive play here by Slam. Look at that. Only losing 5 units here. Although he got fully pushed with Magnets. And LB10 going for a second castle. Not sure if that was the right decision though to make it that defensively. I think if he's playing it like, is he still playing it 1TC? Yes, then this castle has to be more aggressive. Uh-oh, Mangonels now. One villager went down, a second one now as well. And oh, this could be a kill, and this castle is denied. Oh, Skittle. It feels GG. Seriously, I can hype it as much as I want, but heavily behind in villagers, heavily behind in tech, military count no advantage for the NCs, losing all the aggression here at the front as well. BacT super safe, is getting the defensive castle up, will be up to Imperial Age a bit faster, but yeah, just safe gold spots now. And maybe Skittle can do some wonders here with this Mangonel, but whoop, at least one kill. Could maybe go for the repair, and yeah, Slam just out microing here. Or yeah, it wasn't really out microed, but enough of a trade if you had the 2-1 advantage. Now a third castle here by Skittle. But still, look at his resources. He's not clicking up, so that doesn't really help him too much. As one villager at the front is now sending in more, but oh, just wasted a Plume Blatcher before he goes in again. And yeah, LB10 is tapping out as well. Yeah, great game knowledge of knowing how far they are behind and how bad it looked. Very anticlimactic ending, and it feels like Tyrant is just ruffle stomping. Oh, those NC guys. Feels bad, man. Achievements, Skittle. not getting the kills on the map here. Even killing 4 buildings of Slam, but didn't really matter. slam+BacT, I think that will be the big story. He was 8 votes ahead against Skittle, and yeah, LB10 just heavily behind to BacT, and they had no chance of ever coming back on this one. So, not a nice game to watch, unless you're super interested in strategies, how to defend some aggressions. Then you could take another look into that, because Slam and BacT just played it very nice, but also LB10 going for scouts to the other side and then trying to go for late Magnum Monk push behind that. Not scouting against the Conquistadors. Not a big fan, but obviously I have the all-seeing eye and it's so much easier to see. LB10 should have slinged. Yeah, but you can only sling an Imperial Age, LB10. And then you have a Mayans facing a Korean, a Spanish and Celts. I think you couldn't do enough. So yeah, I was considering it, but I feel Mayans are too weak to do that. So then we will see how they will play it out in game number 3. It will be Koreans and Japanese, so it could be very interesting here, guys. Stay tuned for game number 3. The Tyrants now with 3 match points. It was a restart, guys. No need to unmute. Stream chat awake now when you're muted, yeah. That's true. That's how we can get all of them back. Like, no, I'm just not chatting, not interested, but God forbid the streamer once mutes himself or does a mistake. Then I'm going full rage mode in the chat. Well, I believe most of my low view count is due to me being online like only 1 minute before the game starts, slam streaming, mem streaming, terror streaming. Although I'm not 100% sure who is looking at only terror stream. I would assume that's less than 10 people. Probably. I have no idea what his viewer count is. But yeah, obviously if Slam wasn't streaming, I would have like 100 more. Terra has 9, okay. And not sure if that's 9 unique, like. Oh, I shouldn't have said that Slam is streaming. Now my viewers are dropping. Slam 240, Mem 130. Yeah, makes sense. And yeah, we can show you that BacT wants to read this one and had a very open map. Very open stone. Reasonable gold actually, but didn't want to play this as the teams. So both teams now out of restarts. AOC Spain, please don't leave me. BacT streamed before the games, and he probably hosted Slam, yeah. This map could have been fun though. It wasn't like green and orange at the top weren't enemies. They were teammates. Guys, check out the schedule below. A lot of good stuff coming up in the next weeks. If you're a big fan of, like, if you like this format, afterwards I will stream Loiter and Terror against the VNS guys. Tomorrow will be a big poker stream. On Monday we will have another episode of Talk of the Empire together with Dogao, and we'll have a big announcement. That should be sick. And next Saturday we have Doubt against Mr. Yo, best of 9 show match. And 1 week after that, I will have another elimination of the hippo, and I came up with, I believe, pretty reasonable new settings. And I think this could be exciting to super exciting. Somewhere between that. Talk of the Empire will be 18 GMT. Moin Peterchen! Happy birthday. Like, I believe 5 days later or something. But still. Hope you enjoy your time. Yeah, 5 days late. Clemenzo, what's lol worthy? Oh, that's not good. Yeah. So I'm not at the 20. I'm not in Berlin at the 20th. As you can see, my schedule, and yeah, I have 2 new emotes queued up. They got denied like 2 or 3 times, but now I feel like they should finally be accepted. Topic of Talk of the Empires, one big announcement, which I will announce on Monday. I would say like tournament updates again, Woobly policy. Yeah, that's about it. But like we will have one very big topic that we will talk about like 1 hour together with GotA. Yeah, which we'll tell you on Monday. What dirty emotes you want? Like I think it will be the if you're not interested in drama, it might be the most interesting Talk of the Empires so far. Clementor! Thanks for subscribing. You have, if you want to make it show, you have to refresh the page and click share at the top. It's a new weird yeah, the euro is way too close to the dollar at the moment. Well, it's good if you have dollars. Yeah, it's Clementor, it's a weird Twitch move at the moment. So refresh and click share. And thank you so much, Clemendo, for all the great times and your support as well. Oh, he was even moderator before. So many powers. Okay, I would say enough trash talk, and we can jump into... you didn't need to refresh. Okay, well, it didn't show on stream. So... Okay, guys, then I would say it's time for game number 3. 3 match points still for our Tyrants here. And yeah, we will see that no kills yet. Skittle,
no need to refresh.
My man. Clemendo. Well, okay. And yeah, Skittle already 2 villagers behind. Did loom, but even then, that didn't look like the crisp start. He will play the Koreans. His teammate LB10 is trying to deny the 3-0 sweep with the Japanese. We have BacT playing the Koreans and Slam the Japanese. It is Sad Civilizations, and look at that, triple lumber camping here by Slam, making use of the 50 lumber for the lumber camp here. And BacT playing up 2 lumber camps like you normally see from any other civilization. Skill, I'm not sure what went so wrong with the start here. Doesn't really make me too happy. Now going for gold. Not the best gold spot. And where are his other gold spots? 2 over here. 2 stone spots at the top here. Looks all reasonable out. Check your stream, my man. My man. What do you mean check your stream? Oh, that's wrong. Hi, that's the better overlay. My bad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, did click on the wrong overlay there. I want to have the players in the focus, not me. And yeah, sometimes it's nice to scratch your boards and not everyone know about it. Damn, now I said it. Now everyone knows about it. Yeah, and I will have a new subscriber message as well, which should be hilarious. But I will leave several hours to edit that into a good video. So with nice sounds. So that will be tough. Oh. Slam going for the Monk Rush. As you can see, second mining camp being added. And we have LB10 going for the boom approach. Skittle, look at that. That's such a bad start by him. And he's a working man. He normally should know how to wake up at early times. And yeah, confused how poorly this start looks for him. Castle Age Summoning will be more than a minute later than of his enemy, and Slam will just go for the Monk Rush. Obviously not super experienced with that, but should still be, yeah, a strong force, I would say. Skittle even so late that he can do double bit axe before he actually clicks up to Castle Age and has enough resources. Clickety click. Skittle! What? He did queue up another villager? Oh, okay, no, that was a mistake. And yeah, look at that. A solid 2 minutes later than LB10 and BacT, and 1:30 later than Slam. So he will get a lot of aggression in his face. Where is his scout? Is he still pushing deer? He had them in a very bad spot. And now he is scouting at the front here, not 100% sure. I remember you secretly support German players. Well, at the moment, Skittle is the most interesting guy because he effed up his start. And it's not secretly. I'm good friends with them. I like them and I would love to see them do well. But at the moment, it feels like they're not on the same level. Although that being said, Slam can easily go for some idle villagers here, as it seems. And BacT even going for one defensive monastery. I'm not sure if that's the best choice, honestly. If your teammate is going for probably 2 monastery, maybe even 3 monastery aggression, I think it would have been better to just go for the full boom here as Koreans. We have LB10 going for the 2 extra TCs. Skittle still not calculated, so we don't know. But yeah, we see him with 1 stone, 500 stone in the bank. Yes, nearly is biased, but they're the losing team anyway, so it's kind of okay. Okay, thanks. Never other team isn't fair, but yeah. I believe at the start, doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's more about understanding what went wrong there. And see, not on the same level of tyrants. Yeah, it was a big surprise to me as well, Clemenzo, but yeah. Seems like Slam and BacT's training paid off before. BacT now even inside. LB10 going for 1 defensive monastery and 1 villager. I'm not even sure if she would lose. They're now getting 1 free hit. BacT trying to be annoying. And what does 8 del mean? Yeah, even Slam is confused. What? 8 meant star, as it seems. And the push of Slam continues. Sacked chicken? What? What? Okay, my chicken too. I'm ready. And Slam is asking for relics. And BacT won't tell him. Skittle now coming in to defend against the monk here, against the scout. But at the same time, we see that he has no idea about the forward of Slam. And he's adding 1 TC, he's adding 3 TCs. That's so I think that's a bad strategy. Going for 3 TCs while going with a lot of villagers on stone. I believe that's just not possible. He's helping out on the other side, and now he's getting the push into his face, facing Sanctity and Redemption. So Mangonel defense, not the greatest option. Sending more villagers on stone now, and that will get dicey. 450 stone only now. And where should he build his castle? Over here to secure it? Or over here to have this eco protected? I'm not sure. At least he has a defensive gold spot, but this will be interesting. Slam will be in before Skittle actually starts the castle, so that will be super tough for him. On the other side, we have a boom advantage for BacT. I would expect it's only 1 villager, so I won't really count that as a boom advantage. Slam even having 6 villagers on stone here. And yeah, so that means an aggressive castle coming in as well. Not sure why he needed that, or if just Monk Mangonel wouldn't be the better option. Making use of that +1 range of the Koreans. Let's take a look where Skittle building his castle back here. So that means his stone over here would be exposed. But going for a god tower, still possible to lose that TC quite early. And now this castle is up. I believe though that going for any kind of war wagons would be a mistake, if you ask me. Oh, even getting the convert done against him here. I'm not sure if deleting all the buildings here, like a blacksmith, was really necessary. Could have, yeah, just given you some more vision. It's not a building that, yeah, Slam goes like super crazy, like, yes, I converted a blacksmith. Now I'm in the winning road, but yeah, seems like Skittle absolutely didn't want to give any converts there. Trying to go for the tower defense. Let's take a look. Is he getting one mangonel going down to very low HP? One villager around, but without loom, I think he should go down. Skittle going for +1 range here. Didn't focus on the villager yet, so more focusing on, I think just repairing the tower would have been so much better. Why is building another tower? Uh-oh. And yeah, now you can see BacT asking for X relic. And he's BacT is Slam is saying, I have them all. What is Skittle doing here? Now going aggressively with his villagers, getting one convert against him. Not the greatest move by Slam, only getting one. But now getting a second one, even getting her on low HP. And yeah, that looks pretty bad for Skittle here. I'm not sure why he couldn't keep up with that tower. He has 2 more range. Oh no, 1 more range. So could have killed that villager which was repairing. And interesting, but see, still 3 mangonels can do a lot of damage. I can agree with that. Now going for more stone defensively here. Slam is already imping even, so that's a perfect Eddie style here. And great strategic play, going for replace lumber camp even. Where are all those converts? Getting 2 converts already, and Skittle, as you can see, already losing 8 villagers here, and Slam only killing 2. Now going for the defensive mangonel here, trying to get up for more towers, and yeah. We could say that Skittle is ahead in villagers, but actually not that much. Only 9 more villagers, and might even lose more here, trying to desperately get up more defensive towers. On the other side, BacT and LB10 kind of the same villager amount. Skittle now trying to go for the distraction and get up more towers, but losing more and more villagers. I believe he will lose that mangonel, but not before killing a lot of villagers, killing that castle, and suddenly Slam only behind 4 villagers here. Might even convert more, but I believe when he gets Imperial Age, it looks so damn good for him. Trying to go for another defensive tower is Skittle. It feels like he might get into an ice hold. Slam though still with the redemption, so the mangonel defense won't be the greatest thing ever. And yeah, now we have LB10 pushing on the other side with an aggressive castle. What is he trying to go for? Maybe mass trap is the strategy. Is he on stone with more villagers? Yes, so that will be 1 castle and more castles coming up. BacT will have his castle outside. Imperial Age timing 1 minute earlier for LB10. So that's, yeah, pretty solid by him. Slam now second castle here, reaching Imperial Age, and Skittle. Look at that, 36 food, so he has no chance of holding here. Slam is saying WTF, not happy with whatever happened here. BacT sending over a villager. That's weird indeed. Let's take a look if the mangonel can get more villager kills. At least 1 more converts here at the front. That means more villagers through, which can actually repair the mangonel, but he's not going for it. But this castle is now going up, and that will be so many dead villagers. Skittle in huge trouble. At the other side, it seems like LB10 would have the advantage against BacT here, but yeah, Skittle just has no chance of surviving this game. More and more traps will come out. Slam will just have the easy kill. What could be the options? Maybe LB10 going for the kill against Slam, but is that really an option? I'm not sure. Now block printing coming in. That means 12 range converts, and Phoenix, congrats on the PogChamp pyramid here. Now going for more archery ranges. I'm not sure how important it is to waste your rams here, but yeah, that means maybe BacT cannot get out as many traps. Villager count now, BacT 10 ahead, will go for more mangonels as it seems, is still heavily on stone. On the other side, what is Skittle going for? 1 ram? That cannot be the answer. Slam going for another gate. Actually trying to go for the repair in no man's land. Next castle of LB10 could have been a bit more aggressive if you ask me. BacT now going for the skirm defense. Not 100% sure if I like that too much. Oh, sneaky attack going in with some... Oh, look at that. Pattered, and BacT wants to go for the aggressive castle, but LB10 already prepared with the second layer here. Uh-oh, surprise! And that could have been a nice move, getting a quick layer up here. And LB10 going for a second layer of palisades. That's a bit weird. On the other side, what is Skittle doing? He still has a nice amount of villagers, but now Slam is ahead in that regard as well. So at the moment, it's all about LB10 and BacT. If... Oh, even going for the trap convert now, and that was a pretty quick convert, I would say. Going for 3 gates, so yeah, that indeed wasn't a palisade wall. But still, he would be open at both sides. But can easily be cleared up here. Okay, so full skirm defense now for BacT. And we have an obelisk aggression coming up for LB10. On the other side, we still have Slam continuing to push against Skittle, who won't be too happy with his performance here. Let's take a look what LB10 will be going for. He has 2 magnets, so they will be good against the skirmishers. Going for some converts as well, trying to go for the splits here. And yeah, that's a pretty nice defense here for LB10. Or like... wasn't really defense, maybe it wasn't an offense, not 100% sure. Hand cannoneers out now as well. LB10 now obviously has less mana, and yeah, interesting siege workshop. Skittle now trying to expand into no man's land. And yeah, nice keep push from the Koreans. BacT probably pausing again. Skittle slightly housed. Yeah, as you can see, just build a lot here. But yeah, he lost so much at the front. Slam now going for the next castle. Defensive tower here by Skittle, but yeah, not in range to deny that castle, I believe, but in range to yeah, get more villagers converted against him. And yeah, the traps will rain down on anything anyways. Just waiting for more gold to somehow get into Imperial Age, and as maybe LB10 still can do some wonders. Obviously don't want to tap out in this game too early. Because he will simply drop down into what's lower than loser bracket. The group of all the teams eliminated. GG, don't touch LB Slam. He wants to 1v1 against BacT. So we have Skittle resigning, and the win goes to BacT and Slam here. But still, LB10 wants to go against BacT, so now we will not cast a 2v2 anymore, but a 1v1. And let's see how LB10 is trying to play this. It is a tricky game. We have BacT with the sneak around ram attack and castle defense here by LB10. At the same time, he's going for the Onager trap, Arbalest monk aggression, pretty great here. Maybe some Onagers at home could help out. Simply, I believe 2 Onagers, and he could stop the whole attack of LB10 of BacT. I think his army is just so much better. He's now going for Watchtower here as well at the front. I would say LB10 is ahead when it comes to army, but needs to get out those Onagers, and that's something he's not doing here at the back. Another aggressive tower. LB10 is doing a funky way of playing this, and not sure what Slam is going for. I believe he's respecting the wish, and yeah, not even up really setting up his eco better. Oh, and those villagers are all dying. Just think about like 2 Onagers in the back here, and he could have killed everything. Oh, and that's how BacT can still do a lot of damage. It will be a tricky game, but BacT will lose most of his eco as well. This might actually get into, kind of a base race scenario where both players lose their bases and then you try to make a reboom. Take a look, LB10 now going for the third defensive siege workshop. Oh, those traveled Katarupto. Slam asking, hey BacT, you okay? And yeah, don't think that even if LB10 kills BacT and would miraculously win against Slam, they would have the win. It's clearly a tournament and GG was called, so it is the win for BacT and Slam, no matter what happens in this game. So don't get somewhat hyped, but still, it is a funny scenario here of LB10 against BacT. BacT still with the higher pop, but now the higher tech for LB10 traps onagers, so yeah, it will be interesting how they will try to defend this. And yeah, LB10 just tapping out as well. Doesn't really see a chance of defending against all those ramps. I believe onager defense behind that castle could have maybe kept him in the game there. But yeah, just look at the brutal kill statistics. For LB10 here, 14 to 52. On the other side, BacT so much better, and Skittle just lost so much. And yeah, I think that wasn't the defense that you need to do against the strategy of Slam. Was very risky of delaying that castle too much. Did see it early on, so maybe just do like 3-4 towers and then it's a bit better. Okay, yeah, we already talked about military stats. BacT was the guy with the greatest eco, having the highest villager amount, but only slightly to LB10. He had more stone and more gold. But Slam, obviously, highest on gold with his full monk aggression. You're very welcome, Pumakul. So that was it. Nice and sweet.